Matplotlib is the library, main library we will be using for this visualization. Similar to NumPy pandas we have seen, we have a library known as Matplotlib library, and this library contains almost all the tools required to create our plots or charts. Okay, so we will see one by one important plots or charts. We will see one by one. Now, for that purpose, first thing is import matplotlib.pyplot. Now, under matplotlib, we have a sub library pyplot. Okay, so this is the one we are going to use the maximum pyplot. So matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. We are calling matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. Then we require these libraries to NumPy and the pandas. Okay, so these are the libraries we are importing. Let me clear the outputs. Okay. So first of all, I am calling the necessary libraries. Then first one we are going to see is the line plot or line chart. How to create a line plot or line chart. Now for that purpose, this matplotlib.pyplot contains plot. Okay, so plt.plot of x-axis, y-axis. X-axis we have number of customers, say 10, 20, 30, 45, 60. Y-axis we have sales. Now let us print this. See, you will get a plot of x-axis 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. See, x-axis 10, 20, 30, 50, 60. So 45, 65. So that means up to 65. Okay. Then y-axis we have sales 100, 200, up to 500. Okay, so with these values, with the number of customers as x and sales as y, we are plotting a line chart using this method. Plt.plot. Plt means the matplotlib. Plt.plot of x-axis comma y-axis. That's all. It will give you a line plot like this. It is a line plot. There are lines connecting different points. Okay, now we can give the we can change the figure size. There's some customization. We can change the figure size. We can give the x label, that means name for x-axis, name for y-axis, title, then legend. If you want to have a grid, you can give that too. Now just see, the figure size has been changed. Initially we have the same line graph. See, same input I have taken. Number of customers 10, 20, 30, 45, 65. Sales also same. But I have changed the size of the plot to 7 comma 3. So see, you can see that the size is changed. Now what are the things I have done extra? I have given the name for the x-axis, number of customers, y number of sales, sorry, sales, see, number of customers, x-axis, sales, y-axis, then title, line plot, you can see line plot title, then legend means this. See, you can see right side top corner line 1. Blue indicates line 1. So like that. If you have multiple lines, I will show you later what is this legend. Okay. Now if you want to turn on the grid means these lines. See, if these grids are not there, there won't be any lines. If you want to see grids, you can use that grid. That's all. So this is the way to plot the line chart, naming x-axis, y-axis, and legend, and giving the grids on. Okay. Now, if you want to see, this is another graph. So in this, I have plotted two graphs by dividing the entire plot area into two. Now, you might have studied already subplot, the same subplot which you people have studied in MATLAB is here in Matplotlib also. Okay, so in order to divide the entire plotting area into two, you can divide it into three or four, a number of columns, number of rows, that is up to you. So here I have divided the entire plotting area into two number of rows, one column. See, you can see here there are two rows, two plots, one after another, and only one column. Okay, if I want to divide it into two rows, one column, in that I want to plot the first plot in first location. So 2 comma 1 comma 2. Similarly, here you can see the same thing, plt dot subplot 2 comma 1 comma second position. I want to draw the second graph in the second position. See, here is the output. Now first graph, as the first graph, I have plotted the number of customers, sales usual. See, here I have two, assume that I have two y-axis, two different values in the y-axis. One is sales usual, another is sales discounted. Okay, so first of all, I have plotted sales usual. Now, second, I have plotted sales discounted. X axis is same, number of customers, number of customers. Okay, and I have given the X label, Y label title. Similarly, for the second one, also I have given the X label, Y label title. Okay, so this is the plot I am getting. Now, if I want, instead of this 2 comma 1 comma 1, I am splitting this into 1 comma 2 comma 1. That means one row, two columns. Here too, one row, two columns, and the second position. See, the entire picture area, plot area has been divided into two columns and one row. That is what I have specified here. One row, two columns. In that first position, the first graph. Okay, again the same subplot, second position, the second graph. That's all. I think this is understandable because you people have learned MATLAB already, I know. So you have this subplot there in MATLAB also. Okay, the same thing, same procedure here. Okay, now this is the same thing. Next, bar plot. Now this one I have just to show the how to save the figure. How to save the figure? The same code which we have already seen. See, this is not required. Okay, anyway, we have two plots here. See, two plots on the same graph. Two plots on the same graph. See, two different values. This is the first plot. This is the second plot. Okay, two plots on the same graph. Now, legend you see here. Legend line one, line two. That means you can see here two graphs are there with the two different colors. Now, this is the line one. This is the line two. Now instead of this line 1 and line 2, you can give any legend here. So I can give sales usual. Legend means the name for that particular graph. Instead of this line 1, I am giving sales usual, and this one I am giving sales discount. See, now I think this is see first graph, that is the blue graph. Blue line is for sales usual. The orange line is for sales discount. So this is known as legend. If you want a legend like this, you can use that legend there. Okay, so this is the application of legend. Other things are all I have discussed other things. X label, Y label, so like that. I have already explained. Now next graph is bar plot. Now again I am defining see number of customers, sales usual. Then I am plotting number of customers against and sales usual. See, you can see number of customers on the x-axis, sales usual on the y-axis. So this is the bar plot. This is the bar plot. Now you can of course customize the bar plot or any plots we have studied. That we are not going to discuss now. We will discuss later. You can change the color, you can change the style. Everything is possible, but I'm not discussing those things because we require the basic information now. So remaining things will be discussed later whenever we require customization things. Okay. Now this is the way to plot the bar chart. Okay, this is a horizontal bar chart. If you want, sorry, this is a vertical bar chart. If you want horizontal bar chart, this is bar H. You can use bar H. See, this is the horizontal bar chart. This is also possible. So like that, so many customizations are possible. I am not discussing all those things. Okay. Now, if you want to plot scatter plot, so PLT dot scatter. Then x-axis, y-axis, same thing. Number of customers, sales. So PLT dot scatter of number of customers, comma sales. See, this is the scatter plot. Now here too we can name the x-axis, y-axis. You can give legend, you can give title, you can give grid. All those things are there. You do it by yourself. You play around all these things at your end. But I am showing only the basic things. Those things are there in this particular. You can copy from this and you can paste there and you can play around. No issue. All those things will work here too. That's all about scatter plot. Then pie chart, pie plot. See, I am defining two inputs, label and size. See, this is the method plt dot pie of the first one size, second one label. See, this is the plot. That means here dog 50 in number, cat 40, lion 80. So like that.